Good morning, friends. I just realized I'm wearing the same sweater all the time, the quarantine sweater. Okay, today we're talking about the oils that are in the BOGO box. So this is really exciting. This is the first time they've done this. doTERRA listened to our concerns about wanting to combine the shipping during BOGO week, because if you do it the regular way, you buy each BOGO on the day of and they ship that day. Because, I mean, if they were going to hold on to everything, it would be just a logistical nightmare. So what they're doing this time is giving us the option of buying the whole week of BOGOs all at once at the beginning. So in order to make this happen, they had to divulge some of the surprises, right? So, hi, Rebecca. I'm totally excited too. Oh my goodness. Okay. So what they're doing is they're letting us know all the buy one oils, which is great because then you can plan ahead, right? So that's what we're going to talk about today is the buy one oils. And then this week I'll go live every morning as soon as I can get my stuff together. Maybe it'll be the afternoon. We'll see. I have to work too, you know. Anyway, but I'll be going live every week to talk about the BOGO for that day. If you get the box on the Monday, it's only available tomorrow. It's only available on Monday. I forget the number for the price. It's something like $257 or something. The PV is $207-ish. But then if you get it that day, and let's say you really want to get an extra one or two of the other BOGOs on the day that they drop, you can also get those, okay? There's a limit of 5 boxes per account. 5 BOGO boxes per account, or the BOGOs on the day of, I think it's 3 BOGOs of the actual, like, buy one, get one free on the day, okay? So the daily BOGOs last 24 hours. The BOGO box is only for Monday. All right, enough. Let's talk about the oils. The first day, we know the buy one, get one free. The first day is Serenity. Buy Serenity and get Balance. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about that BOGO, but today we'll just talk about Serenity. So Serenity was one of my first oils outside of my starter kit, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm reading through my Essential Life book. If you get started with me with a 100 PV enrollment order with a membership, a starter membership, then I send you a small one of these. These are great. This resource is great. So I'm not just making this up. Part of this is my own experience and experience of other people, but a lot of it comes right out of the book. So Serenity. The top use for this one is insomnia and sleep issues. If you have trouble getting to sleep, you need Serenity. It's very lavender based, so if you love lavender, Serenity is great. It's like lavender plus, okay? But another thing that's great for the lavender based oils like Serenity is it's great for anxious feelings and irritation. If you're annoyed at your housemates, if you're having trouble getting to sleep because your sleep schedule is all interrupted, if you wake up at 4 a.m. and have trouble getting back to sleep, I really like using Serenity topically if I really need some sleep support. So if I get up in the middle of the night or if I'm having trouble turning off the hamster wheel, Serenity works every time. You have to put it on if you really want it to work well. So I like to just put a few drops in my hand, put it on the bottoms of my feet, sniff, and off to bed I go. And usually that does it. You can also put a couple drops on your hand, put them on your pillow. You can make a spray if you were lucky enough back at Christmas to get the Serenity sleep spray. You can use that, but you can make your own spray. You can do all kinds of stuff with it. Of course, it's beautiful in the diffuser. Serenity, if you have little ones around and they're feeling very anxious or they're having trouble nodding off to sleep, Serenity is a really great oil for them. Okay, so that's Serenity. Spearmint. Let's talk about Spearmint next. Oh yeah, and I started to say, I'm all distracted. We know the buy one oils. We won't know the get one free oils until they drop. So I'm here to tell you why you need the BOGO box, and then the other ones, the get one free, that's just bonus. Okay, Spearmint. I didn't like Spearmint for the longest time because it smells exactly like gum. If you're a gum lover, you're going to love this one. But it's funny with oils. Sometimes we get one and we're like, I don't really like it. Hang on to it because I can't get enough of Spearmint right now. I'm not sure why. I don't know what it's serving for me right now, but sometimes, you just feel like, I don't know why. I just feel like putting Spearmint in the diffuser. Go with it because there's probably something in there that you need. So I don't know what Spearmint's giving me right now, but every day it's in the diffuser. It's really weird. So it's really great for, it's in the kids roller that's for digestion. So if you have any sort of digestive issues, you can just apply to your hand and apply to your abdomen. If you have little ones, you might want to dilute it first. You can put a drop under your tongue. Interesting idea. Put a drop on your toothbrush and then brush your teeth with your toothpaste, and it makes your breath really fresh. It's also great. The mints, spearmint and peppermint, are really great for if you're feeling low, especially the sort of low energy feeling. So if you feel like you just need a little pick me up, a little extra help to get off the couch or to get up in the morning because our schedules are all just blown right now. If you're having trouble getting motivated to do things, if you're feeling sluggish, smell some of this, put some on just wherever you feel. If you feel like you're getting warm, then you can put a couple drops in your hand, put it on the back of your neck. It's great. It's really great. So spearmint you can use for that. Also, it's great for emotional balance. If you're just feeling weary and feeling heavy, then spearmint, she's a lovely one. So you can try that. Also, if you love peppermint, but it's just a little bit too intense for you, spearmint is a little smoother. And it's a really nice, just an option if you're getting all pepperminted out, which I don't think I ever could. I love peppermint too. Okay, next. Citrus Bloom, not in the book because this is limited edition. Then why do I have it? It was released as a limited edition thing for Mother's Day last year, I think, and I got a couple of them. And at first I was like, oh, it's nice, whatever. And again, now it's in the diffuser all the time, and I have about half a bottle left. And as I'm using it daily, I'm thinking, oh, I'll be so sad when this runs out. Guess what? I'm gonna get some more this week. Yay. And you know what? It's really nice with spearmint. So if you're trying to figure out what to diffuse. Here's a little hack. Open your bottles. If you think, oh, I wonder what spearmint and citrus bloom smells like together, then you just go and you smell it. And it smells nice. But what's really interesting is you'll notice more spearmint in the blend. So that means when you put it in your diffuser, if you want to smell the citrus bloom more, then just pop extra citrus bloom in. So I would do 4 and 2. Actually, I do 4 and 2, okay? And then it blends really beautifully. Citrus bloom, oh, you guys, it's exactly what it says. There's some florals and there's some citrus in it. Citrus has the ability to lift the mood, okay? So if you're just feeling sort of grumpy, who isn't these days? If you're feeling sort of grumpy, or if you have roommates who are a little grumpy, you can diffuse this, or put it on yourself and go sit next to them. That's what I call stealth diffusing. So citruses are really great for that. Also great for focusing. And the florals just make you feel just better, just like if you have a little bit of, malaise and you feel like, I don't know, feeling out of sorts, the florals are really nice for that. Also, citrus bloom makes you feel like, this is what it makes me feel like. I look outside right now and it's dreary and awful, and we haven't really had a nice spring. Citrus bloom really makes me feel like, okay, there is renewal, there is growth happening. So citrus bloom is really lovely just to help you feel better, and it's great in the diffuser with spearmint. Okay. Frank, we have to talk about Frank. Okay, so long story short, I ended up with 4 Frank Touch Rollers a little while ago. And I thought, what am I going to do with Frank Touch Rollers? So Frank flies under the radar because he's good at everything. So if you don't know what to use, put Frank on it. Now, when you have a Frank Touch Roller, I thought, I've got 4 of these. I'm going to put one in my purse and see what happens. So in my purse, I have room for 3 rollers. So I found that when I had any little thing that was bothering me, I put Frank on it, and it worked every time. So feeling a little, tension in the head, roll Frank on it. If you have any sort of skin irritation issue, roll Frank on it. If you hate everyone, roll Frank all over yourself. Inhale it. If you have anything that's sort of like a surface ouchie, put Frank on it. Frank fixes everything. This and irritation and anxious feelings. If you need to go live in a video and you're a little bit nervous about it, normally for stage, Frank is the thing for stage. Of course, not a lot of stages happening. Also, what's great about Frank, it's not really smelly, okay? So if you're around people who have sensitivities to strong aromas, Frank never bothers people. This one, you can wear this all the time. So if you're in an environment where you have to be mindful of other people around you saying, oh, you smell like blah, blah, blah. Frank, it's a tree resin. It doesn't smell like anything identifiable. And it, not just trying to be sneaky, but it just doesn't irritate people. And also it helps them not be irritated. Like, Frank, this is the best thing ever. This is your Swiss Army knife that you need to have with you all the time. And I didn't even realize it until I had so many of them. I thought, well, I might as well start using it. I never go anywhere without this thing now. This is great. Okay. Rose. Oh, and I didn't even mention, Frank is the bomb for immune system. Like, just wear that constantly. Just constantly wear it all the time. Spine, bottoms of the feet, just get it on you. Frank. Okay, Rose. Oh, Rose. When I first got Rose, I went around at work and just said, you have to smell. This was, to me, the most mind-blowing smell that I had ever experienced. This, okay, this is going to sound really dumb. It smells exactly like roses, which is a dumb thing to say because in our oils, that's what's in them is just what it says. But you know when you walk into a rose garden and it's just got all that just rich, amazing, buttery, deep, complex aroma? That's what's in here. And rose is really difficult to dilute. Not to dilute, but to extract as an essential oil. So this is a really, really precious one. And the fact that we can even get it at all is kind of nothing short of a miracle. Rose is also amazing for immune system. It does many of the things that Frank does. It's great for immune. It's great for skin irritation, really great for skin irritations. But what it does that's a little bit different than Frank, it's great for any sort of hormonal imbalance. So ladies, if you have any sort of hormonal things going on, and gentlemen too, if you have sort of gentleman hormonal thingies happening, ask me, I'll shoot you a picture from the book. Rose is really, really amazing. Also, incidentally, in the kids' stronger roller, that is the immune system roller for kids, Frank and Rose make up half that bottle. So for immune system, if you have a Frank and you have a Rose and you put them on together, you have the best immune system support you could ever ask for. These two, Frank and Rose, they are 2 separate days of BOGOs. And this is the thing, right? So you have, if you get the BOGO box, you have Frank and Rose, Citrus Bloom, Spearmint, and Serenity. Those are the ones you know. And they're giving us not 5 freebies, but 7. So please, please, please grab those BOGO boxes. I don't know if they're going to sell out. Citrus Bloom might. If Citrus Bloom sells out, then they'll replace it with Cheer. Okay, so if you have questions, that's what I'm here for. Please ask me. Tonight I'm going to go live again at 7 to talk about how you can share with others because we really need these right now. This box is curated for us to manage our immune systems and to manage our moods. That's what this box is for. We don't even know what the freebies are going to be except balance. So if you know people in your lives who could really benefit from either this collection or some of the BOGOs, talk to me about how you can share with them, and you might even be able to cover the cost of your own BOGOs this week. But talk to me. I've got some incentives for people who start this week, okay? Or talk to your oily support person if that's not me. Thank you for tuning in. Stay well. Use your oils all the time, please. I love you all. Any questions, come to me or go to your oily support person. Have an awesome day. See you later.